Hey guys, it's Laura Godwin, your Scentsy Superstar Director. Josh and Brandon asked me to share with you some ways that bravery has impacted my business and my Scentsy journey. And I'm really excited about this topic. I really hadn't thought about this idea much before they asked me. So as I was sitting around just thinking, okay, bravery. When have I been brave in my Scentsy journey? And when have I, allowed myself to grow because of results of just being brave and just getting out there and just junking the comfort zone? I really started to realize that I've been brave in almost everything that I've ever had to do. And I think that you could say the same thing. A lot of times we launch off in these businesses and we haven't gone to college. We haven't been maybe raised in a family that our mom or our dad was in direct sales. And so for me, this entire journey has been a journey of me being brave and getting over, small personal challenges and hurdles that, seemed pretty scary at first. But now I can look back and I think, oh my gosh, it was devastating that first time. I was scared to death, but thank God I was brave because that's something that I do like with my eyes closed now and sometimes every single day. So I think it's kind of like riding a bike, and you have to be brave to get back up on that bike when you know that you're going to fall again, or shoot, you have to be brave just to get up on there the first time as a kid, right? But thank God that you continue to be brave, and you knew that you'd nail it one day, right? You knew that you could. And so I want to tell you just a couple of things that in my Scentsy journey, I've been brave, and I want to share just a couple of really quick ideas. So one of the first things that happened to me that helped me become much more brave is the realization that I'm not going to get it right the first time, and I'm okay with that, and so is everybody else. I know that sounds crazy, but I needed to hear that. Early in my Scentsy journey, there were things that I wanted to try. There were things I wanted to do, and I think I held my own self back because I felt like that I needed to be perfect the first time. I needed to jump on that bike as a 4 or 5-year-old and just nail it, and that isn't going to happen. I mean, you may be really awesome, but I wasn't. And I made mistakes, and it was so freeing to hear from my upline and to hear even from my customers and hostesses that, it's okay, you'll get better. I heard things like that, or I didn't think it was that terrible. You should have seen my first video. Or, I would hear things like that from my upline, and boy, being a part of a support system like that was huge for me. It allowed me to be more brave, and when there was something hard ahead of me, I pushed through it with much more ease because I knew that nobody else really got it right perfectly the first time, and we're all a work in progress, or whatever they call it. I hopefully in a couple of years I'll be a lot better at what I'm doing now, and I'm better now than I was a couple of years ago. And that's the greatness of this entire journey, is that nobody out there is expecting for you to nail it perfectly the first time. The other thing that really propelled me to be brave, and this was huge, was the fact that I had this inner desire to give my customers and my team members the best Laura that I could put forth. And you have to be brave to do that because, sometimes you're going to feel very vulnerable as you try new things for your customers. I remember my first home party. Oh, crazy. I'm not a public speaker. And here these people were there to listen and to learn from me. And this was back in the day when nobody even understood what Scentsy was. And it was very intimidating. And I had to be very brave to go through with it. And what drove me, what propelled me was, I was doing it for someone else's benefit. And my hostess that day, she deserved a good Laura, a great Laura, a Laura that would try and be brave. And even if she didn't get it right, she would try again. And so that sense of, trying to help give my customers and my team members what they deserve, has helped me learn to be brave and try to always put my best foot forward, even if it means that I have to ask really silly questions, or maybe I have to feel silly or kind of crazy as I'm doing something for the first time. It motivates me and pushes me to keep being brave because I know I'll get better. And ultimately, I know that I'm giving my best, which is what my customers and my team deserve. So it's hard to define bravery because it's different for each person. But for me, bravery has just been junking my comfort zone, realizing that I'm not going to be perfect. I'm not going to nail it. I'm always going to be getting better. But ultimately, being brave for me is just trying to remember that it's not just going to be something that improves me, but hopefully by me being brave, I'm giving someone else what they deserve. And that's huge. So I hope this has helped you guys. There are so many stories that I could give you that would probably help define this a little bit better, but I hope that you determine to be brave. And the next time something feels scary, I hope you realize that, hey, you don't have to get it right the first time. And, just really put your heart and your mind on who you're doing it for, who you're helping, who's going to benefit from you getting out of your comfort zone. And hopefully you'll look back and you'll see that it wasn't just you that grew, but because of your efforts and because of your bravery, you actually helped someone else along the way too. All right, bye for now.